Hi you guys, thank you so much for clicking on my video and joining me for the Lost Books Bible study today. We are in the book of Enoch and we are going over chapter 18. If you have not watched the previous videos in this series, be sure to go back and watch those. And as with everyone, I'm going to go over the book and then my notes. Saw the treasuries of all the winds. I saw how he had furnished with them the whole creation and the firm foundations of the earth. And I saw the cornerstone of the earth. I saw the four winds which bear the earth and the firmament of heaven. And I saw how the winds stretch out the vaults of heaven, and how their station between heaven and earth. These are the pillars of the heaven. I saw the winds of heaven which turn and bring the circumference of the sun and all the stars to their setting. I saw the winds of the earth carrying the clouds. I saw the paths of the angels. I saw at the end of the earth the firmament of the heaven above. And I proceeded and saw a place which burns day and night, where there are 7 mountains of magnificent stones, 3 towards the east and 3 towards the south. And as for those towards the east, one was of colored stone, and one of pearl, and one of jacinth, and those toward the south of red stone. But the middle one reached to the heaven like the throne of God, of alabaster, and the summit of the throne was sapphire. And I saw a flaming fire, and beyond these mountains is a region, the end of the great earth. There the heavens were completed. And I saw a deep abyss with columns of heavenly fire, and among them I saw columns of fire fall, which were beyond measure, alike towards the height and towards the depth. And beyond that abyss I saw a place which had no firmament of the heaven above, and no firmly founded earth beneath it. There was no water upon it, and no birds, but it was waste and horrible place. I saw there 7 stars like great burning mountains, and to me, when I inquired regarding them, the angel said, "This place is the end of heaven and earth. This has become a prison for the stars and the host of heaven. And the stars which roll over the fire are they which have transgressed the commandment of the Lord in the beginning of their rising, because they did not come forth at their appointed times. And he was wroth with them, and bound them till the time when their guilt should be consummated, even for 10,000 years." So I don't know if I mentioned this already, but this is another part of the book of Enoch where it kind of does a confirmation for the flat earthers. Along with the Bible, also, it mentions the 4 corners of the earth. I actually have an older Bible in my collection of Bibles, which shows, it has a picture of the firmament of the earth, the abyss underneath the earth, and the waters that are underneath the earth and over the firmament. But here are my notes. This chapter is going over, once again, things that Enoch saw, the treasuries of that he saw. Enoch saw the cornerstone of the winds of the earth, the pillars of heaven, the 4 winds which bear the earth and the firmament of heaven, the winds of heaven which turn and make the sun and stars stay in their setting, the winds of the earth carrying the clouds, the paths of the angels, the end of the firmament of the heaven up above, a place which burns day and night with 7 mountains of stones, 3 towards the east, 1 pearl, 1 jacinth, and 3 towards the south of red stone. The middle one reached toward the heavens like the throne of God, mostly alabaster and sapphire. He also saw the ends of the earth beyond a flaming fire and mountains, and I'm thinking these mountains are once again volcanoes. And this area is where the heavens were completed. A deep abyss with columns of fire and a firefall. Once again, I believe this is lava and a volcano. Beyond the abyss, a place with no firmament, no waters, no animals, no life. A waste, which Enoch was told this is the end of heaven and earth and is a prison for stars and the hosts of heaven. Enoch noticed 7 of the stars that were rolling over the fire, and was told that these stars transgressed the command of God by not coming forth at their commanded times. I feel like in this moment, one thing that I pulled from it is that we are learning that everything is alive in its own way. Everything is alive. Everything is our Creator made this earth in such a way where everything has a job that it does. Everything has its appointed time to do certain things. However, reading this, it makes me feel like we also all have free will. But this takes me back to thinking about if our Creator knew that these stars may not have wanted to do what they were commanded, why were they created with the option? And I say this because just a little deep thinking, kind of, if we are created for a certain purpose, why would we have the option to not carry out our purpose? Why would our Creator create us and have the knowing that we have a certain thing that we're supposed to do, and then turn around and give us the option of not doing this thing? And when we don't do what we're supposed to do, send us to be punished for, like it says here, 10,000 years. It's just, I don't know. It's weird for me. It's just weird for me because it's kind of like, why would our Creator allow that? When you have this love for things that you create and things that you bring to life, why would you allow them to even be able to do anything to make you so angry that you would punish them for so long? And I'm pretty sure to a star, 10,000 years is not the same as it would be to a human. But this is just something that I'm taking from this. This is just something that I noticed. I know it may make some people feel, but I'm not saying that I'm right. I'm just saying it's just a question of mine, a question that I have. Why would God allow the creations that God created to go the opposite way of where they were supposed to? And I do get that this place was created just in case that happened. However, why even put forth, what I'm basically saying is, why even go through all the work of creating these magnificent stars to do their purpose and then give them the option of not doing their purpose? But when they don't do their purpose, because they had the option not to do their purpose, they're in trouble for thousands of years. That's all I'm saying. And that is it for this chapter. So that was chapter 18. Be sure to come back tomorrow for chapter 19. Thank you so much for watching with me. I hope you are learning with me. So yeah, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Deuces.